Okay, so what it means is that it means that human error becomes a number one key thing in and I say cause accidents and all that. But quick one before I come to the accident investigation as to how you people do it. When I hear an MP speaks like this, and I quote, three helicopters recently bought for police are 1976 made and a flying coffin. This is coming from Ernest Dogbe, MP. Now, metisa same way up. How do I bring in more experts, when we are buying aircrafts? Because you did right say that you're looking at the aircraft developing faults and aircraft issues. So when I have my own country, now say your helicopters are your ton of dated 1976 your friends a model. Now say that's you soon in 2025. Do I say we're on the right track?
Yeah, so that is a very unfortunate say at the university. Wow, we say motor aircraft your experts like any test pilots, any air force, but your experts now say we be say first thing you be say we person we use aircraft no aye then. We person we use it transport, and now person we use it for combat duties. Wow, and now person we use it for rescue missions. So I say who purpose now we person we use so to say your police we need the helicopter say person we use it one for to chase criminals to say uncrofo bonia na mo journey na ombetimi use eno na omobe di omuchi na ombetimi achom. That's the first objective. The second one also rescue missions, police for also to me rescue missions. So anka Ghana government koto helicopters say use these two objectives now you select the appropriate aircraft na ebetimi ejumano. So which way South Africa manufacture helicopters. Wow. But paying for omoko South Africa koto helicopter no. And na a problem because omoko third party third party and also helicopter and also a year old no o checking the service records. Oh. So guys check it requested for logbooks in service records in and sell on helicopter and yes no and helicopter and then friend flying coffin. So we sure there are several manufacturers now very good helicopters. You call European countries no your company your friend Leonardo na before me Augusta Westland joined venture between UK and Italy. Now produces helicopters, very robust helicopters. We call France and Germany. Also combine it with Airbus, company FN Airbus helicopters. Also produces very good helicopters. Wow, we call United States also another company, FN Lockheed Martin, and helicopters now produces Sikorsky. So who had companies and helicopters now bomb mudini sisiano omo tried and tested over the years omo enye ne na omo juma wonim say bibia to say kojo say we start the morning show no definitely we perfect as years no so sana eti with engineering as we at the end now we get perfect to it. So anka as a Ghana government the right now call at the right source now quarter helicopters now instead of say you call through third party or South Africa now see how much the old helicopters are and ENTM who be responsible.
Very well. Matthias, yes. Now let's come back to how you guys are involved when it comes to accidents, whether plane or helicopter or jet and all that. Say accident be a seer. How do you guys come in to also help investigation?
So to say accident is here, first thing as plane take it through the process now. measure the baby na share. So to say first thing, you lose the contact with the aircraft now. I say deploy first thing, search and rescue the first. So yes, search and rescue na who baby wreckage no one. I say cordon area no, and I barricade with tape so that will be on team call because accident they consider no crime scene. So as we are and we are now. We be a friend Kuro than the MEFA control of the area. And then investigators bebaso. So yebaso you check it your photos, but like wreckage no baby na eda SF photos. And then baby na after photos na samples na and sana every bit and piece of debris na on ASF investigative lab no na go check it. So there been so on your friend black box orange color, but for some reason your friend black box recover and all my vital information about accident back or cockpit no a recorded voice and audio conversation na call so cockpit and say crash and see. And then flight data recorder and no by my maneuvers and now quite play no fine height and play no koi instruments knobs na pilot no or touch and sana play no a crash so every side data no in our WhatsApp black so if I know in any devil no investigative lab no na started then also be far human remains no mostly in body bags na far echo mortuary then from mortuary no as me can initially human error near majority of the causes so you focus most much on the aircrew so as a autopsy fast samples for toxicology like drug testing na and then na yes I go come back na check it medical records so the medical aspect na so na be check it pilot on the medical so or year now be na man disclose here and then now you check it whether no or under the influence of substance all those things then you check it so in the national say na investigation will be also and baby na so
very well. In the case of the witness on the 6th of August, the situation might maybe look different from any other. In as much as it's very unfortunate, but and also situation like this, how do you come in? Because again, all let's can search, rescue, will barricade the area, or will condone the area. Investigations will be on, check debris to investigate, and then look for the black box and all those ones. In the case of AS6 August, how would investigating be done?
So the NC on the 6th August, involving military plane. So because a military aircraft a military investigation, that is the standard all over the world. Civilian aspect is regulated by Ghana Civil Aviation, and then so your air accident investigation bureau of Ghana so under Ministry of Transport, but your law and can say like exonerating and fact military flight so military airspace is different civilian airspace even so because of that say military best air force best setting task force investigate task force be conducting investigation and I think
okay say first off, I mean, me say for addition mubium. Say helicopter betu and as a flight be too if you baby say 2 feet say time I could say him phone. What are the processes? What are the checks that are done before your friend is saying helicopter be to who does what? Who comes to check what?
Oh, so most of the time, the last check number may explain it. Last check before helicopter no another plane based to a pilot no responsibility. Wow. So pilot no now yet captain in command. So no na obe decided no say flight no entimi kwa everybody respects that. Say obi afa the decision. So before plane no be to a pilot no na obey your fair BB checklist. Checklist no ye SOP to say ya tro should I say amam is lost, right? So ya tro sa we know what people so. Now obey check it first fuel you okay. Now go check it tanks fuel no okay now I'll take it. Wow. Obey check it the instrument yeah okay. Instrument no yeah okay now I'll take it. So sir at the end I say yeah for the checklist. So and then the last checks now I say omuye answer number 2. Apart from that one already now I care about servicing and maintenance. So any engineering aspect engineers know omo there any daily checks now omo routine schedules. So let's say maybe landing gear say we check it every 3 months. 3 months no do say engineers no omo check it landing gear. Wow. But the ultimate like checklist can anyway pilot responsibility and then no omo answer na plane no betu. And it includes the say weather situation at the destination a part of it.
Sir, yeka say na say yeka say oh they are off radar ye hu omo radar no so ase kire say radar na ye den a.
So radar no ye kind of communication device na eno to say ATC air traffic control so by your baby your friend transponder no na share aircraft no so transponder no eno na communicate with radar no na so radar no dey eno fly eno your stationary ATC and then transponder no na your plane so as plane no call no emit some signals that from through the transponder then na radar no ever pick it. So you see losing communication one about me 3 things about me say plane now crashing because I crash as I transponder no kind any juma biom so as to say phone signal wow phone should form na I say definitely na same kind no API definitely won't me a communication bill. So that is the first thing. The second one too so you say sometimes to say military aircraft and VIP flights you make me fly very low in order to avoid radar detection because me tina say more app on my phone so me BSR app no and me click it me who plane na Ghana skies at this point. Wow. So my VIP na me say me movement beba sa like app to say me the app na me no then I'm betting me fly low to avoid radar detection. Wow. So and also on no you lose contact. Now the third thing also you say pilot no ankasa betting me switch off to say o phone o switch o phone no offer who say when your signal so the same way pilot met me switch off transponder no off so switch transponder no off or lose contact with ATC. So anything okay.
Okay. Enti ma me bisa sase we say etimi ba ne sa na say obitimi ba down na say olusu friend saying detection in terms of the transponder na is it a case say na BBSC enti na nipa no aba down in terms of maybe weather and I say bia pese ye hwa de wo form and into no bra form kakra na ye nhwe de ekoso e wo e friend saying bia pese ye hwe na say den enti na ebema eye pilot take a decision say may cut down to the extent that my transponder will not be seen or will not reflect on the radar.
So as we can one I bet me purposeful to say deliberate on him the height na radar no pick so I bet me ASR but you form just like you form to dodge weather. Won't what's the name? Won't lose communication. Like the way the transponder won't go off or will not be detected. Say, let's say weather now conform. No, and yes, normally like we can or more call below the radar detection because or more per se or be tracking aircraft. No, what you say?
Machas pa.
Yeah. So. And now, yeah, but we maneuvers to say maybe we dodge the cloud and all those things. And yes, transport and still a very juma.
So quick one. In the case of a emergency landing na helicopter ni ye wo in Kokono, what will be causing it? If apart from weather no, what else will be the major cause of we seeing pockets of forced landings? So because this is I think the second time I have to say helicopter I'm friend is saying another 4 emergency landings. What will be the causes?
So apart from weather no asuka everything say aircraft not develop fault. So pilot no was to know say aircraft not perform the way it perform well. To say which we can now chef SG na with sound koko. We say there's a problem ne okano. The same way with aircraft. So we maneuver now who say some noise be aba so and a smoke be aba so wow and our clipping obstacles say 3 branches now call boy and all those ones so conditions now bet me obey emergency landing.
It's unfortunate, but what will be your overview, Doctor, on the August 6th one? What will be the circumstances that you be watching out for? Should you want to be or be part of the investigation? What are the areas, perimeters we should be looking at? On the August 6th one.
So make sure the way incident or to me is most likely say giving a friend see fit control flight into terrain. Wow. So control flight into terrain because we share the way debris scatter and then the post crash fires it fits much into that and anyway to say airplane okay fault behind him. But then pilot now lose it, then I feel situational awareness. Situational awareness, you say, environment. I say we are aware of environment. So to say, pilot now loses awareness, no, and then now a kobo terrain. So I suspect that we but see fit data from the black box, no. Ebema yebehu exactly say anyone. So I think that's where much of the investigations will be going on, and for sure I won't even rule out anything. So there are several possibilities. So I say check it whether was it a deliberate action say obia ashuti play no down and all those things. Want to rule out. I say we investigate it. Now I'm ruling it out. And I know you bet me as recover flight data black box no every my vital information.
But
And
clearly,
in conclusion,
to your end in it, yeah, or share what is on high stake, it will be what?
to say the probable cause, no, Anna.
Exactly. Oh, Bobby,
Oh, for now,
repeat it,
for now, the main can say we na a cause, but from the Namu it's likely say a control flight into terrain. Control flight into terrain. Then every control flight into terrain. Yeah.
Sir, it might be on the lighter side, but it is still serious. So people have discussions. I mean, even internally, I have discussions with my colleague here, Nana Frimpong Ziga, where we say, or see, they say, there na kami me refi, helicopter ni mo. We say na den parachute to nim. Me na kami yi seat belt, na kami free, na kami see from all these things that people say. Do they have, I mean, a case?
Yeah. So, yeah, well, I think that's a very good question. And when being a professor on my joint side, that is really good thought. Say, on my joint. Now, you can't parachute one. Parachute didn't mean for a aircraft beyond so. Wow, that is the first thing. You use it parachutes no with then a fast jet. And our fighter jets, to say F-16, Hawk, Tornado, Eurofighter, those ones, no, you're from more fast jet. So almost say, almost travel very fast, over 1,000 knots. Now, altitude, so almost go about 50,000 feet above ground level. So almost say, almost problem, maybe a friend ejection seat. So me pilot be me idea be or control no so. Then canopy no be fracture. A fracture, then pilot be or no the seat ni na be pay. And then now aircraft no crashes. So on this seat to PSR no first or very easy parachute be a friend drove parachute. Now be no abasa down to around 10,000 feet. I drew 10,000 feet no na since you are very easy main parachute no na wire separation. So wire separation from seat no now I really easy main parachute na a bed no call from boko na we be okay. So technology no yentimi fix it and no helicopter so. Yeah, well, small planes be your friend is Cyrus aircraft no yeah. Small aircraft na you use it fly for recreation. And you see was a ballistic release mechanism. So aircraft, small aircraft, no say what be. So what's one that face danger? What say over crash? Say ever do pump now, wapi and then over release parachute. But the way helicopter operation, as the did any helicopter na ebetimi a parachute share. We say rotor blades no was solo. That's where na echo. So we parachute here or over because rotor blades no be a chow. What I say. So and then another thing go against helicopter say intimate ballistic release mechanism near say what was the fly so high fly just around 1,000 feet above sea level. Wow. So and parachute your mechanism the way and that height no it's not possible. So anything helicopter way you need but there are some other safety features say like a one more helicopter way so a very improved safety and who knows maybe accident and see. One if there will be pressurization you say do better me at normal pain so boko na e soro na what nam to say war ground. So helicopters normally yes pressurization, but VIP helicopters be air pressurization. So when you face danger now, who say whether no nye class, who say class normally or more low. So who side there no now cost sort up to around 10,000 feet. and what cause I know we hear oxygen na we avoid the problem no. Yeah, what bibin so your friend no helicopter terrain avoidance warning system. And no to say mechanism to say the way car new cars no one or say new cars no be. Wo drive ya na obi ba be cross on car no abegina. Wow. The same mechanism your helicopter terrain helicopter terrain warning system so. And you say so anka plane no call na who tree and maybe before the mountain one ebema warning boom 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 still pilot no on reacting automatically plane no be respond na ebe console na ebe avoid the obstacle. Well, but I think plane na crash here na any advanced features no.
And that brings me to my last question on this. Helicopter no, you only sure say was your friend is saying and your money be. So clearly, can you tell us whether say Ghana memoir we have the best of a year these helicopters or flights or planes or whatever it is that we have? You were correct ones, and I mean if around Nogbe catches in 1976 the aircraft yakwakofa for police for now, are we so sure say we are really spending or probably getting up to date what truly it is when it comes to equipments or probably planes or flights in this nature?
Yeah, so me say who air access be from United Kingdom to the United States, meaning when helicopter say meaning the na papa na the na papa. Wow, meaning also Ghana air access, and for now no the air access no very bad. Wow, as a helicopters don't say no, any baby, you're about 2 and 3, the whole nation. So, I know a very bad indictment on Ghana's integrity because there are several like your neighbors baby, attacks this year. Almost say, oh, you need trade be any, but. Yes, Jina and Sana trade no banner Ubeshe on normal, I said, Ushisha. Wow, my colleague was Singapore. I know say, the way me expect this one. Magdal, maybe said, we say, Magdal, Adena, more small country say, but more F-16, more H-145, very, very high level performance aircraft and helicopters. Then all country himself, he say, also Yakubu, you know we are surrounded, surrounded by Malaysia and other countries. Well, although a small country, I say you flex zone, they prepare so that any threat by you make me repair it. So moving forward, now, my recommendation say review your air assessment na risk assessment operations na and then choose very good helicopters, and in buying new ones so we can say politicians or technical people decide their amount, because over the for the past we know Mati will BB or Air Force for senior officers. Someone can say even servicing of aircraft then crash here no politicians no more decided. I don't know what me yes sir. You know, I say yema technical people no omo manage air fleet no and air access so that accidents we know. NCBO, because the loss of life, then 8 people no say no. So sad. Already say that me no a house job or 37 together and sana me co approach it. Now on there or share I join the politics. Wow. So meaning very well last time me who know ye share ye dam for be ne papa na each other now so long time wow muta so minimum very well the time you always go now me more common or no now they go no around but every day or Vanda City wow so also minimum very well and then I think 5 also minimum so I would say very key way so me advice way almost like a say Ghana you change it na things the right way so that you technical people no be taking technical decisions na politicians also political decisions yeah we go UK and US na access because parliamentarians and senators no traveling on those VIP aircrafts. So because of that, and yet political debate, jama technical people now koto. Yeah.
Doc, you better say, Eradin Shroud, you better back when all investigations are done and all that. I feel back out to panel, we'll call you in and then we'll go through it and then we'll see say, what will be the next thing that we'll do. Yeah, that's a power.
Okay, Medasi.
Yane Dr. Yakubu Akparibu or Aerospace specialist and AD and